Hi everyone. Today I want to show you a quick video how to produce playing cards with your Vulcan flatbed cutter. I think producing playing cards is a great application. You can customize them and put your brand logo on the back, and if you produce for a customer you can also put their brand logo on the back. So that's a great marketing tool as a giveaway. Because people are using it and they're using it to play, so they feel pleasure, linking the pleasure to the company on the back of the playing cards. So I think that's quite a smart psychological trick for marketing. The way to do it is quite simple. So I've looked on the internet. If you Google for free playing cards, vector graphics, you'll find plenty of downloads. You can also use this download, which I'll provide as a download in the show notes. So you can find the link there. And as you can see here, we have a set of standard playing cards. I've already arranged them on multiple pages. And in order to use them on your Vulcan, you will need separate files for each page, which I've also created. So you also find these in the download link. And so basically for each page, I've created a separate AI file in Illustrator, which you can see here. And then for every file, you just need to add the Vulcan registration marks. And then I've added a second artboard to print double-sided. So if you have a printer with duplex printing, you can directly print the front and the back at the same time. So here you can see I put the Vulcan logo on the back. And as you can see, we have no borders because we don't want the borders printed, of course. So they are here in the SC Pro 2 contours layer. So if I select this layer, now we can see the background. We can see the cutting contour that we want, but these are invisible on our print because the vector graphics are zero stroke. They're just white background. And for the back side, here we have the same. We have these groups here, and if you look in the background like this, you can also see the shapes of the contours. But again, we don't want those printed, so we just deactivate that. Okay, so I've prepared this. As you can see here, the SC Pro 2 contours are cutting contours that we want to do. I've done this for playing cards 1, which is a first set, then the same for the second set, third, fourth, and fifth. And of course, I've created them with QR codes. So we have the QR codes in our hot folder. So our Vulcan flatbed cutter can automatically pull the right file. And from here on, we are going to print it and then send everything to SignCut. So if I have SignCut here, show export panel. This is the latest version of SignCut. So now we have two options. We can send it to SignCut, which is the classic version that we used to have, or we can directly send it to the cutter from Illustrator, which will not completely open the SignCut software, but just the output window, which is quite convenient. So I click that here. And now it's in the background, it's starting SignCut, or at least the SignCut output window. Just created here, and now we have the cutout window with the graphic with a preview. So here we can, in our advanced settings, we can adjust what is the creasing, what is the cutting tool. In this case, it's not really relevant because we're only cutting, we're not creasing. But if we were creasing, we could adjust that here. And then when we're done, we just click Cut Out, and then it'll ask us where do we want to save our PLT file. So we just save the PLT file here, and we can replace it. And from here on, we can directly cut. Now, if I send it to SignCut and if I've configured my folders right, it will automatically create those files here. So two PLT files for both QR codes. So they are just turned around by 180 degrees. But it will automatically produce two files and put those into my folder. So that makes it very convenient. So I just need to print, have those PLT files created in the hot folder, and then I put it on the Vulcan, press QR code, and it starts producing immediately. And if we have configured the machine to use multiple sheets, like 2 sheets on the FC500 or 4 sheets on the FC700, we can basically do that fully automatically, which can really speed up the workflow significantly because we don't need to change the sheet all the time. So that's the workflow we're recommending. And yeah, that's it. So now let's print this and head to the cutter to show you how those playing cards are produced and how quickly and easily you can produce those cards. So it took me maybe 1 or 2 hours in Illustrator to create all this, to prepare everything, to add the logos. Of course, you can use different logos. You can use your own logo. You can use your customer's logo, whatever you want to do. And yeah, as always, Vulcan is a great tool for so many applications. And in this case, we're showing the application of producing playing cards. So the first thing we're doing now is printing the cards that we just designed in Illustrator, and then put them on our Vulcan FC 700 flatbed cutter, which is now going to cut the playing cards, which is quite fast. As you can see here, we're using the multi-sheet option. So we have put all 4 SRA3 sheets on. Now for a full deck of cards, we'll actually need 5 SRA3 sheets because we're using the bigger bridge style cards. So not the classical poker cards, but the bridge cards, which is a little bit different format, a little bit bigger. And now after it has cut the first sheet, it'll automatically start with the second. And that's a feature of multi-cut with the FC700, which is really convenient and can speed up your production. In the video, actually, you can see the Vulcan running at its actual speed. So the video is not sped up, it's just the original speed, and takes roughly 2 minutes to cut a full deck of cards, as we can see here. So now it's cutting the third sheet, and yeah, then the fourth one, and afterwards for the full deck, as I said, we need a 5th sheet. So yeah, within 2 minutes, or let's say 3 minutes with a 5th sheet, you can produce 1 deck of cards. And yeah, if you have a serial production, then that should be quite quick. Now let's see how the final sheet is produced. And then yeah, we can start playing bridge or solitaire or poker or whatever card game you like to play. What's your favorite game? Yeah, let's take a look there. Now we're stopping the machine and the vacuum pump. And there we go with playing cards. So they just drop out easily from the frame. Some might stick a little bit in the corner, but generally they almost fall out automatically when you remove them. And then you have your full deck of cards very easily. Thank you very much for watching. You can download the files for those playing cards in the show notes. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, where we're going to post more videos with applications how to use your Vulcan flatbed or sheet cutting machines. Thanks.